A single word to describe Forrest Crawford is
I call him Doc. Can I call him Doc? Okay.
Passionate.
Fighter.
enlightened.
I believe very firmly in the importance of doing something with what you have. To me, it does not make sense that you walk around society very knowledgeable, very skillful, but you don't make a contribution to the community.
I met Forrest many years ago working for a social justice organization, the National Conference for Community and Justice, now the Inclusion Center. He was on our board of directors, but I really got to know Forrest really well, working with him, fighting for hate crime legislation at the Utah State Legislature.
Forrest is,
A champion for people.
he's as comfortable being at a Passover Seder at our house or chairing the board of the Disability Law Center as he is fighting on Capitol Hill for hate crime legislation.
Yeah, Dr. Crawford is one of those people. You don't always see him out at the forefront, but you can best believe when it comes down to any type of social justice issue in this state, he's somewhere in the middle of it.
What also makes his work so important is that he does it in a way that builds bridges, that builds respect, that builds understanding, that really engages the community in important and honest dialogue about how we reach that place of equality, how we reach that place to justice together.
When I think about the importance of organizations allying and participating together, there is an opportunity for us to find a common language. There is an opportunity for us to find a common goal.
We've been working to pass a real hate crimes bill in Utah for 2 decades. And there was an effort for a number of years that I believe was inspired by homophobic interests in the community to try to drive a wedge between the traditional civil rights community and the LGBT community, and to try to pass hate crimes legislation or oppose any hate crimes legislation that included protections for LGBT. Forrest was never willing to do that. He always stood by the LGBT community and said, we will all move ahead together or we won't move at all.
We are connected to each other in a way that we have to take care of each other when we are engaged in the arduous task of uplifting and transforming society and therefore humanity.
If I could say anything to Doc, it would be thank you. Thank you for paving the way for me and many, many others in this state. Thank you for laying the foundation for change.
You are continuing to build your legacy as there's so much work that you have left to do, but the legacy that you have built to this point is everlasting, will always be there for examples for generations to follow.
Thank you, Forrest, for all that you've taught me about civil rights and humanity, and to be comfortable moving between cultures. I hope someday to grow up and be like you.
Hope is never silent. Everybody say that. Hope is never silent. Thank you.